Covering news where you live. This is 5 News.
Well, thank you for joining us here for the latest news and weather where you live. I'm Joe Ellison. Well, the storms that rolled through our area early this morning left behind flooding, power outages, and even damage to some homes. Take a look at this video. It's coming out of Mansfield, where several homes had damage to their roofs, trees uprooted, and even some flash flooding, especially in the Fort Smith area this morning. Now, a lot of that has receded since then, but there still are a lot of people without power this morning because of the storms, with crews out working to get that repaired. All right, before we get to other news, let's get a check of the weather with meteorologist Zach Scott. And Zach, we're hoping all of this is out of here for the day.
We're getting that first round out of here. There's a lingering isolated shower thunderstorm chance through the morning and even into your Friday afternoon. Stray shower can't be rolled out. And then we're going to bump those rain chances back up, even those storm chances, as we go late evening overnight. Could be going for our third straight night where we see showers and thunderstorms roll in. Thursday morning, it was from Kansas, Missouri into northwest Arkansas, spread south and weakened. Friday morning, coming out of Oklahoma into Arkansas. As we go into Friday night, we'll be looking to the north again for showers and thunderstorms to move in. Overall, let's look at future track radar and go through your Friday. Again, the brunt of the activity shifts out. We're still tracking a spotty shower downpour chance as we go through the morning into the afternoon. We're going to linger with a 30% chance of a spotty shower, meaning we could see some spotty showers, but not everyone's going to see widespread rain. Certainly doesn't look like a washout. Thursday, we had clouds decrease rapidly, sunshine come out. Clouds are going to take a little bit longer to get out of here as we go through the day. We should get some late day sunshine to mix in. That's going to try to make the environment unstable once again. It's got to recover all day long after this morning's activity. If it can become unstable and recover as that next wave drops in from the north, it'll have the chance to bring in some strong winds, some heavy rain. It'll likely be weakening as it pushes through northwest Arkansas. Friday night will have the best chance for showers and thunderstorms. Again, we're looking at clouds slowly decreasing through the day. Highs in the 80s to low 90s, 30% chance of spotty showers and thunderstorms. Joe?
All right, thanks so much, Zach. Well, in Arkansas, a mom warning parents to check their kids for ticks after her son was put in the hospital because of a tick bite. 6-year-old Aiden has been in the ICU for more than a week. He's having seizures because of a tick-borne illness. Doctors even having to put him in a medically induced coma. Ashley Godwin shares his story.
This is Aiden.
He's the very lovable, very just sweet, just amazing child.
At the end of June, he and his family went on a small hike through a wooded area. When they got home, his mom, Lakin, checked the kids for ticks and pulled them off. But within a couple days, Aiden started to get sick.
He was having a headache and just a slight fever. And then that turned into, after 2 days of trying to treat it with Benadryl and ibuprofen and Tylenol, that turned into just complete delusion, loss of all just motor skills, loss of, he was going to the bathroom on himself.
They rushed Aiden to the hospital where doctors diagnosed him with a tick-borne illness. As Aiden recovered from the tick bite, his body developed a reaction that led to seizures, forcing doctors to put him in a medically induced coma to treat the symptoms.
If he comes out of everything, which we're praying and we're hopeful that he will have to, and it depends on what area of the brains it affects, but more than likely he will have to learn how to just do basic things again, walking, talking.
Taking months before Aiden could be back to himself. Lakin pleads that parents take extra precautions when it comes to being outside. She says she doesn't want any other families going through this too.
I just want to just make sure that people, just treat the yard, just spray the babies, just keep an extra eye out on it all. And like I said, even as something as small as a headache, I thought it was a sinus infection and it clearly wasn't.
In Little Rock, Ashley Godwin, 5 News.
All right, well, thank you for joining us here today for the latest news and weather where you live. Of course, we'll continue to gather all news all day long, and you can catch up with us again right here for more tomorrow.